Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? We're going to try to give you this entire Twins series in one video. So sit back and enjoy the ride. I want to give Kjerstad as much opportunity as possible. So I'm giving O'Neill a day off. I think he can handle it. You know, I don't think you bring a guy like him in and expect him to get everyday at bats. I really don't.
Glad you're with us.
Orioles hovering at 2 games under 500.
It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Baltimore
Twins coming in
Orioles.
7 games over 500. Orioles sure would like to flip that script.
Really up against it. We'll be back to get this one started after this. This is Willie Castro.
Leading off for the Twins.
Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Fouls off the first pitch cutter. Tries to drop a bunt, and it ends up being a strike.
This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Pops him up.
1-2.
And it's foul. Castro is definitely a valuable piece to have on any team.
Really good take, especially with 2
Play multiple positions, not afraid to shorten up the swing with 2 strikes to make contact.
Puts it away for the out. Take a peek at the Twins line. A guy who's been the last month plus. Jose Moreno.
Byron Buxton
He's been a solid force for his team right now.
on the
Kind of
bench
a
today.
fire starter when you consider an on-base
Getting
percentage
some
over
rest.
400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen.
Here's
for this
Jose
offense.
Miranda.
Now the number 2 hitter.
Miranda having a good season so far.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Just missed. 1 out, bases empty.
Oh.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Jose Miranda.
The line of the pitch.
Reading his Miranda
That was
rights.
pretty gross right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line
That
drive.
ball's foul.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. Got him swinging.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin
Not
on
sure
it,
when
and
you
you
will be
really
seeing
don't
this
have a lot of
video,
time
but
to
it is
sit back and watch
pre-recorded.
what it's going to do before you have to
Counts
commit.
1-0.
It's a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Carlos Correa in the box here. This is a ball. And another ball.
Inside.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. That's a base hit. So a man at first. Here's Royce Lewis.
Come on, Zach.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Correa leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Eflin
Chopped up.
Pops up Lewis.
Westberg
Westberg is there. Got it.
brings it in, and that is that. Twins wind up stranding one. Orioles due up in the first, no score. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Henderson, Rushman, and Westberg.
Back now at Oriole Park. And
There are the
so
stats for Pablo Lopez, who
And Singy,
may
we
or
were
may
talking
not
earlier
finish the
about
season
how
as a
he's doing
Twin.
a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners.
As you see,
in
the
position. Most
Twins
guys,
are
they get a little
first
tight,
in
they
the
start to
Central.
aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle
Not
off
at
the
all
hook
what I
of,
expected
you know,
from
tough
this team.
situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Now one miss. Lopez with a stellar run lately on the mound. Really
I expect them to finish probably in 4th place in real life.
swing and a ball lifted left field. Larnach puts it away for the out. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now.
Batting second,
One guy leading
catcher,
the way offensively for this club right now, Ryan O'Hearn.
And boom, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base
Tyler
percentage.
O'Neill.
I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances
Getting
to
the
cash
day
in
off
and
against
bring around
Pablo
a score,
Lopez.
man. I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide
Here is
and the opportunity
Adley
other guys are going to get.
Rushman.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball one.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of
Beautiful
incredible
shot of the
starts.
warehouse here at Camden
Right now,
Yards.
it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And this is inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Up and in, 3-2 down.
Rushman working the count well.
The 3-2 is outside.
He'll take a
and
walk.
it's ball four.
What a battle. I'll tell you what, he
Third
earned that
baseman,
walk.
Jordan.
I am back to my broadcast camera, which
For the Orioles.
I've used for 2.5 years. I absolutely love this camera.
Towards right field. And it stays fair. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe
And
for
Westberg gets a, I don't know if he's going to get a double for that or not.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Gold
Just
opportunity
late on
right
that.
here. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1's the count.
Pitch
Off the
misses.
plate, ball
And
one.
now it's even 1-1.
Obviously, coming off of a off day, you got to figure the entire bullpen is rested and ready to go.
Run scores easily.
A nice sac fly for O'Hearn. The Orioles take a 1-0 lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat.
Batting fifth, left fielder,
Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch, and he
outside.
just misses.
They've got him working a little
Pablo
harder in this
Lopez
first frame
did not
than he
like that call.
anticipated.
2 outs. That's
That's
too low.
ball two.
And the count is 2-0.
Kjerstad is the answer to a trivia question. Who hit the first home run in Orioles franchise? In 2025, the answer is Heston Kjerstad. Taking all the way here.
Automatic.
I do not like that Twins look. Matter of fact, I hate that Twins hat.
Two outs and a runner at third. Here in
Here's
game
pitch
one
number
of this
20 of
three-game
the
set.
first inning.
We had a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher
That
taking
fouls it
an
off.
off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swing and a foul
Once
ball.
again, fouls
At
it
the
off.
plate, they'll do it again.
You gotta figure.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the left
And
for the
Lopez
pitch.
strikes
So a
out
run on one
Kerstad.
hit,
The
no
Orioles
errors, and
get
a man
one.
left. Second inning coming up from Baltimore.
And
It's
now
the
lead this
Orioles
game
1 and
1-0.
the Twins nothing. New inning getting
Leading off for
started. Now for the
Minnesota,
Twins,
right
Matt
fielder,
Wallner.
Matt Wallner.
Eflin measures 6 feet 6 inches, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2012.
1-0. Ball, that's off the plate.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Swung on, belted.
High
Way
fly
back
ball.
there.
Kerstad's got it.
On the warning track.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here. But that wind's kind of blowing in from left.
I have to say, I'm very surprised by Kerstad's speed rating. I didn't realize.
He's been on fire at the dish lately.
I don't know
10
what
hits in
data
his
they
last
use. But I
5
didn't
games.
realize he was that fast.
That
Ball,
one
that's
misses.
outside.
Ball 1.
Here's Ryan Jeffers
Swing and a foul out
hitting
of play.
325.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That
Count
one misses, and it's 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Ball 1, no
In
strike.
the dirt, but kept close. Jeffers,
Can't have
the
Eflin
runner at
losing
first
his
with one
command.
gone to the inning.
Pretty good pitch to
Here's
take a
Trevor
pass on.
Larnach,
And a
5
1-0
years
count,
with the Twins.
Just not able to square it up.
On the ground. Fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Base hit. Now there's a runner in scoring position.
Simple ground ball the other way. They've had
Runner
eyes
move
on
up
it, man.
90
Sometimes
feet.
That's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel,
Ball,
put the ball in
inside.
play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Emmanuel Rodriguez. The next to hit takes ball 1. Right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He looked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to
Inside, ball
right,
1.
just not with much authority.
This guy terrorized me in
Julian
Minnesota.
up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Here's a high chopper.
Lazy ground ball. Westberg's up with it.
He's out. And that is the inning. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
Bottom of the
Orioles,
second. Now
right
it's the right
fielder,
fielder, Colton Cowser.
Colton
Lopez
Cowser.
back to work. Swing and a foul straight back. That one drilled left field.
Drop.
Larnach makes the grab, 1 away.
Okay, you put 2 good swings on it.
At bats where you have to remind find yourself in some
Colton's going to come out of it.
Baseman.
You did everything right there.
And when he does,
Go
watch
for
out.
it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Ground
Base
ball
hit,
to the
Ryan
next
Mountcastle.
base hit. Full man aboard now with one away.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball
Batting
by the
eighth,
pitcher, there's a
center
lot
fielder,
of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big
Mullins.
hole and get himself a hit.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Come on, Cedric.
Here's Cedric Mullins. He had the surprising early power for the Orioles.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Never had a hit off Lopez.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop.
Safe.
He's safe.
Batting ninth,
I don't know how,
second
but
baseman.
I don't see how he was called safe. It was close.
First and second, one out. Now here is Jackson Holiday. Foul ball there. Holiday went deep in his most recent game. That missed by a
1-1.
lot. And the count even 1-1.
Number 1 pick in the 2022 draft.
Could use a ground ball here.
Already up, making a huge impact for the Orioles.
First base,
Or
get
hoping
two,
to
get
make
out
a
of
huge
this.
impact.
Mountcastle on second. Mullins over at first with one away.
Holiday wearing number 7 with the blessing of the Ripken family.
Side edge. 3-1.
Let's go now. Base hit here.
Next offering is fouled back.
He fouls it off. Another good timing.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Wow, that's
That
a tough
should have been
ball
ball
for the
4.
hitter, but
I'm
the
sorry.
pitcher will take that all day long.
Shortstop, Gunnar
Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a
Henderson.
spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now here is Gunnar Henderson.
Nope,
Little
that's
bit
a
low.
ball.
Ball one.
Ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt
Two
that
balls,
the success
no
rate
strikes.
goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next
Three
offering
balls,
away
no
upstairs.
strikes.
Adley Rutschman waiting on deck for the Orioles. Strike one.
Taking all the
Make
way
him
on
throw your
3-0
strike.
right
There you go.
And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Base hit.
Way, that's a base hit.
Kowser is going to come around from third.
Throw in. It's off the
And he
mark.
will score. 2-0 Orioles.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Gunnar Henderson with an RBI single went to the opposite field.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Ball
Just
one.
missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Inside.
Ball 2.
2-1.
That's
Just
ball 3.
missed. Chris with that distraction
3 balls,
and a
1
speedy
strike.
guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Ball 4.
That'll
Ball
load
4.
the bases.
Second walk of the game for him. and
Second
he's been
walk of the
patient at the plate.
game already. Bases loaded for Jordan Westberg.
Popped up. Correa is there.
Westberg pops up the first pitch,
That is the third
but the
out.
Orioles do
But they
get
pick up one
at least
run on
one
the
run.
RBI single, and it's 2-zip.
At
Back
the end of
after this
2,
on
it's
the show.
2-0 Orioles.
And we're back.
Leading
And
off with
now
the Twins.
Willie
Here's
Castro.
Willie
Hitter,
Castro.
Willie Castro.
The other way. Base hit. So a man
Single
on base
to left
start
field.
the inning.
Tying run comes to the
He
plate.
needed out one. It's been a tough stretch to
Now
the plate
batting,
lately.
first
Anytime you
baseman,
rip a line
Jose
drive the
Miranda.
other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And the batter now, Jose
Ball,
Miranda.
that's inside.
Just off the inside edge.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases
All of a
loaded,
sudden, the
no
Twins
outs.
had the bases
Like
loaded.
that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do
And
is
Royce
win
Lewis.
some win.
Lewis.
Who surprisingly is healthy.
Strike one. Holiday. Off balance feet. Here's one. And a run scores on the double play.
They will trade a run for 2 outs.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation, with
Beautifully
the bases
turned double
loaded,
play.
double play is kind of a rally killer.
Holiday with a spectacular play. Gunner with an arm to get it to first base in time.
So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. And
Ball, that's
outside.
out.
And that is ball 1. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate, tie this game. That clips a corner. 2 outs with a runner at third. In the
2
dirt,
balls,
2
1
and 1.
strike.
And that one fouled off. The 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. And he's swinging a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Well, this guy competes hard.
Zach Eflin dances out of major trouble. Does give up a run.
Back here at the ballpark,
Leading off
coming
for the
off a
Orioles,
series where they were
designated
red
hitter.
He
hot
had
at the
15
plate.
extra base hits as well as 9 home runs in the last series. They beat up on Angels pitching.
Fouled off left side.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely.
Ryan
seems to be
O'Hearn
the name
third
of
on
the
the
game.
Orioles with 20
Good
RBIs.
job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the 0-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair
1
of
ball, 2
runs
strikes
already on
down.
the board, the ripple effect of that high
The
pitch
third
count might
inning
set
of
up
Orioles
more
baseball
damage
is
later
brought
in
to
this
you
game.
by State of Franchise Gaming on YouTube. For a great Yankees franchise in MLB The Show 25, make sure you follow State of Franchise Gaming. Or subscribe to State of Franchise Gaming, that is.
Fouled off.
He's comprehensive, he's inside, and he puts his emotions on his sleeve when his team's not playing well. Don't believe me? Check out his last video.
Inside corner. Ball 3. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And he takes it himself for the out. It is interesting, though, when you consider the
Now
way the
batting,
game is run
left
now.
fielder,
Doesn't
Birdland
matter that
Sports
much if your starter doesn't go that
and
deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. He swings and fouls one off. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He came out of his
Up next
mechanics
for the
there. Typically
Orioles,
likes to shoot the
right
ball the other
fielder,
way. But that time, little anxious.
Cowser.
Next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. And that one is lifted in
Cowser
the air.
gets into one.
Under it. And makes the
Flies out to
play.
left field.
That's out number 3. Back here in Baltimore,
Cowser is the
Johnny
definition of
Chris
struggling.
Johnson
He's
set to lead
getting
off the
good
fourth.
swings,
Ryan
putting good
Jeffers.
contact on the ball, not finding dirt
Called strike.
or
Well, the
grass.
Twins
Oh,
did a
one.
great job,
More to the
Boog,
point.
just waiting for the right pitch to come their way.
It's finding
You see
leather.
very
It's
patient
finding
bats
glove.
out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Just misses. And the count 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That's a ball.
That
Oh,
one
come on.
misses in the dirt.
2 balls,
Seriously,
2 strikes.
how can they be
Foul.
leaning,
Again.
falling into the next batter's box, but it not be a swing? Somebody still needs to explain that to me.
Grounds one to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely.
And Jeffers with an infield single. Nice attempt
Trevor
by Gunnar
Larnach,
Henderson.
1 for 1 with a single so far.
Counts 1-0.
This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. Oh, that hit him.
Unbelievable!
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
And
Now pitching
First and
for the
second.
Zach Eflin takes
No
a
outs.
nasty shot to the
And now the
face.
center
Number
fielder,
49.
Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Albert.
Tying run and scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Fastball for a strike. Swing and he breaks his bat. Grabs it barehanded. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. So up next,
Now
Edouard
batting,
Julien.
second
He's
baseman,
0 for 1.
Edouard Julien.
I'm not quite sure how long a broken nose would put a pitcher out.
Jeffers at third. Larnach over at second with 1
I got
down.
a ball, 1 strike.
That's outside. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He muscles that one out of here. It's
And
4-2.
I hate Edouard
That
Julien.
one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
1 down, base is empty.
Ball inside.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the
Outside,
mark.
that's a ball.
And it's 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad.
3-run shot
There
at
goes the runner.
Edouard Julien, and all of a sudden the Twins have a 2-run lead.
Here's Carlos Correa. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The shortstop
ball,
takes
1
the
strike.
ball.
A Zach Eflin injury
Center field.
and an Albert Suarez giving up a 3-run shot to Edouard Julien.
And that is that. But the Twins get a 3-run shot. It's now ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Quickly in an 0-2 count,
0-2
you got to
is the
figure
count.
out a way to shorten your
Edward
path to
Julian
baseball.
has
Put it
been
in play
the
somewhere, then you got a
bane
chance.
of my existence when it comes to playing the Twins.
On the ground to short, Correa. Tosses to
He's
first.
out.
One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball
Now
out of the
the
air,
batter.
lets the defense work
Center
behind him with
fielder.
another ground ball. Good execution.
Mullins.
Swing and a ball popped up. Lewis settles under this one. Corrals it. 2 away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through
Now
one
batting.
more inning, anything
Second
after
baseman,
that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Holiday at the
0-1's
plate
the
with 2
count.
away. Swings through that one. That misses
Nope.
the zone. 1-1.
One
You
ball,
want
one
to be
strike.
patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing puts you right back in this ball game.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Good eye
Ball
right
2.
there.
2-2 the count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering is in the dirt.
Let's go, let's go.
And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez has this one sized up. Nabs it. And the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. And that clips the inside corner. Suarez, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter,
Ball, that's
a
out.
changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Up the middle, Henderson.
Let's go.
Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And now Matt Wallner.
Does appear that according to the trainer, it is a broken nose for Eflin.
Base is empty, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Right through there for a strike. Next offering
that
misses,
ball went out.
and the count 2-1. Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. Fires to first on the run.
No, he's in.
Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Man at first with 1 gone. Digging in, Ryan Jeffers. Just
Ball 1.
missed. Man at first, 1 away. And a foul ball. To third, Westberg. There's 1
Out.
and that's
Double play.
1 hit. Back now at Oriole Park.
You're not going to win
The
many
bottom of the 5th.
games scoring just
The
2
batter will be
runs,
the
so the
shortstop,
Orioles got to
Gunnar
figure out a
Henderson.
way to get
The
some more
changeup
runs
misses.
across.
And that's ball 1.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Feels like almost every at-bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls 1 off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended.
Another good
Slightly
timing.
out, slightly in.
And that one is popped in
Pops
the
him
air.
up.
Shallow center. Correa makes the grab. 1 down. Stepping in, Adley Rutschman.
Now batting, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Fly ball down the line,
Good timing, fly ball out.
and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Jordan Westberg. 1 for 2. That one fouled off. The Orioles down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next
1 ball,
offering way off
2
the plate.
strikes.
Give me the people, feed my soul.
That's ball 2.
Got it. And
Got him.
good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Top of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Trevor
Now
Larnach.
when close, rule the ball. And that's ball 1. And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering is downstairs. In the air, center field. Mullins
Flies
settles
to
under.
center.
Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Here's the center fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. That's a little bit low.
2-0. Ball 3.
And that's ball
That's
4.
ball 4. Take your base.
He did not take the bat off his
Now
shoulder
batting,
the entire
second
at bat.
baseman,
Edward Julian.
Edouard Julien. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one,
Elbow.
Siggy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2
Rodriguez
strikes.
over at first with 1 away. And it's
Ball
even up.
2.
That's down and in.
Come on.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Puts it in the air out towards left center.
Deep fly ball. Kerstad's
And
there.
there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Willie Castro.
Ball, that's
Fastball
just
is
out.
outside. And that is out of play. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. That's outside.
That's off the plate.
2-2.
Ball 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the
We got
pitcher's
full
hand
count.
really well right now.
And down on strike.
Got him.
And that is that. 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And
Cole
there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Sands.
Cole Sands.
Now pitching
This
for
guy's a strike
Minnesota,
thrower. He's done an excellent
Number
job of avoiding
44.
walks so far this season.
Cole Sands.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. And he grounds one back up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
Look at the commitment. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket
That was
across
ticketed
the
for
diamond.
center field, but
Outstanding job.
Correa dove, got there.
Heston Kerstad will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's inside.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Pitch
That's a ball.
misses. 2-2.
Let's go, Orioles.
Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. Just hasn't
Now
been
back.
very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Bowser, the batter now, as he swings
Going
and
one.
misses for strike one. Now
Ball.
one missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Come on, milkman.
And there's
That's
the
ball
ball.
2.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Come on, Kowser.
He goes down looking. Nothing doing. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Jose Miranda.
Here we go, defense.
Now pitching for the Orioles. Number
Cano,
78.
a former All-Star.
Yanir
He features a sinker, a
Cano.
changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer.
Yin year.
Everything came together for him.
Now
Really good swing
short
right there. You got a pitch that he
Carlos
knew he
Correa.
could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit
Ball,
longer,
that's out.
and he hit the ball on the screws.
Correa in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And
Ball 2.
downstairs.
That's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get it.
They get the tag on him. Plenty of time.
Double play. There we go.
Third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. That one
Ball,
drifts
that's
inside.
inside.
Tap foul at the plate.
Now we'll be right back. Okay, we are back.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Slides for the stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play there.
Former Minnesota Twin. Yunier Cano gets through.
Pitching for Minnesota.
I think 1, 2, 3.
Number
Well, you see the
54.
ERA very solid.
Danny
And
Coulomb.
that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Mountcastle, the leadoff
outside.
batter. As he
Former
looks at
Oriole
ball one.
Danny Coulomb.
Just missed.
Many people were very surprised during the offseason that the Orioles did not pick up his option.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. A swing and
As
a
it
miss.
did not have a huge
Strike
price
two.
tag attached to it.
One strike.
Hard hit left side. Get there. Tosses to first and one away in the bottom of the seventh. Cedric Mullen,
Now
the
batting.
next to hit for the
Center
Orioles.
fielder, Cedric
Timeout asked for and give it at the plate.
Mullins.
Brandon
hitting
Hyde
for the
making a move
Orioles.
for a pinch hitter.
Number 9.
Tyler O'Neill. Looking to start something with one gone.
O'Neill.
There's a strike. And
Ball
ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing
Now
really
batting.
got in on him.
Second
And,
baseman,
the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pick.
Base hit.
And they have their first base runner since the
Tying run comes to the plate.
All over that one right there.
Now
Showed a
batting.
willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball, let it be.
to first, and he breaks for second. Oh, caught up in a run.
Oh, you
down
gotta be
now.
kidding me.
He was caught in between there, and they'll tag him out the base. So remaining in the game
for the Orioles.
defensively, Tyler O'Neill.
Now
He'll be
playing
out center
center
now
field.
after pinch hitting.
Number 9.
In the
Ball,
box
that pitch is
here,
out.
lets that
Tyler
one go
O'Neill.
for a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the
2
zone.
balls, 2 strikes.
Right side, Mountcastle. Steps on first for the out.
There we go.
Ryan Jeffers.
Now batting.
The next
Ryan
cleanup to hit.
Jeffers.
That pitch in for a strike. 1. Cano throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Up the middle. Over to first.
First ground out to second base.
Against a guy like this,
Holiday over to Mountcastle.
out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance.
Thursday makes the play, and that's the back now.
I gotta really backhand that ball.
Bottom of the 8th.
Now
Yohan
pitching for
Duran.
Minnesota.
Well, the best relievers
Number
love the
59.
opportunity to come in and protect a tight
Yohan
lead
Duran.
late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one
Off the plate,
outside.
ball one.
Ball one.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And a foul ball. The 1-2. Goes down looking.
Well, just a beautiful
Ran
pass
up to 100 and got him.
inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way, coming from that opposite arm angle. So I gotta think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
All one's the count.
At the plate now as he chases after that one. Even 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering down in the dirt. This is downstairs, and that's
All 4.
And that'll
Brings the tying run to the plate.
So up next, Jordan Westburg.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
That to right. And there's 2 down. Ryan O'Hearn digs in now. That one ripped.
Perfect.
That's back there.
And gone. Tie ball game. Ryan O'Hearn.
It's his 8th home run of the year, and it ties it up. It's 4-4. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any
Doing
time
his
at
thing
bat here.
as only he can do.
Paid off. Well, he went up there looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch.
Let's go. 392 feet.
So it's all tied up.
102 off the bat.
Weston Kerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
And all of a sudden it's 4-4.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Tied, they can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Johan Durant.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Cold night tonight,
ball,
Boog, and that's
2
a
strikes.
pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my
That's
mind
a
right
ball.
now.
Next offering upstairs.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Swings through it.
Got
and
him.
it's a strikeout.
The Orioles do tie it up on a Ryan O'Hearn 2-run
shot this
blast.
inning. It's now tied 4-4. You're dialed in.
Now pitching
We're
for
back.
the
It's
Orioles.
the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Gregory
65.
Soto.
And one thing on him,
Gregory
he's been really good this season keeping the
Soto.
ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take
0
deep.
and 1.
Rodriguez in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Nope.
And
Ball
the
1.
slider just misses.
1 and 1.
Fastball
That's
is outside. Yeah, that's fouled off. 4-4 in the 9th. Line drive, base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Off balance throw in time. And that's a
Little surprised they have a guy that hit a 2-run homer
Right there. The job was to move
earlier in the game bunting. I understand wanting to get
That's exactly what happened. So
the
you
runner
better believe
over
your
to
teammates
second
are happy
base,
with you
but
after that at bat.
Julian has terrorized the Orioles.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
High fly ball, right field. Squeezes it. Out number 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jose Miranda, the next twin up to hit. That misses. Ball 1.
Here's Jose Miranda.
And another ball. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. That one the other way. Down the line, and it's foul. Ripped to third. And that's
Keeps the game tied.
6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the
Cowser,
ninth. And we are tied
Mountcastle,
4-4.
and O'Neill.
Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Swings and misses. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Griffin Jacks getting ready to go. Stewart also throwing. Just missed.
Ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And that's in the dirt.
Let's go, let's go. Base hit for Cowser. Again, good timing. Shot it right back up the middle.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to short that tighten up and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to...
Now pitching
So they
for
bring on the
Minnesota,
veteran, Brock Stewart.
number 61.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3.
Brock Stewart.
First pitch misses. In there at the knees.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Ball, 2 strike.
Cowser with decent speed on first.
Got him. And 1 out.
And Mountcastle strikes out.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill, who pitch hit earlier in the game, stayed in the game in center field.
Fought off foul. 1 down. Winning run on first.
Now his second at bat.
Outside.
Outside.
And that is ball 1.
I'll tell you what, the Twins have some guys that can run it up feeler-wise out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one.
2 strike.
Thank goodness for the Nets.
What do you
Check
got?
swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. This guy's got good power with 1 swing. He's going to win it for him. Jackson Holiday in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact.
3-2 pitch.
Runner on the go. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Tied at 4. Rudder goes again.
O'Neill finds a gap. Cowser will score, and the Orioles will walk it off in the bottom of the 9th. Let's go, Birds. Let's go.
It's always great when you've got pretty good speed over there at first base. Somebody that can score all the way around the bases. What a tremendous swing and execution by both the batter and the base runner for this walk-off win.
Gauser was running on the pitch with it being 3-2. There was no shot they were going to get him at home. That just might be the spark that this team needs.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Julian continues to terrorize the Orioles, though. Not bad for a guy that was supposed to have a day off. Tyler O'Neill delivering the game-winning RBI in the 9th. Broken nose, out 1 to 2 weeks. Okay. Al Gibson to the 40-man. All right. Let's get ready for game 2. Let me first save what we got so far.